Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, that is AirTech. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. So our today's video is going to be very important, guys, because we are going to discuss how you can stay away from the layoffs or the termination that is going on in the current company, right? So first things first, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have already not done that. And don't forget to share this video with all of the people who are working in the IT industry, specifically the people who are working at TCS, that is Tata Consultancy Services, Accenture and Infosys. So this is going to be important. This is going to be a video where we will be discussing all of the points that you can consider so that you can stay away from the layoffs. So the first important point that I want to highlight is that regarding the Fluidity List. A lot of people might not know about Fluidity List. I've already created a dedicated video series of 3 different parts. If you want me to create a 4th video, then do let us know in the comment section. We will create that. Okay, the Fluidity List is the most important aspect here because companies are now looking to reduce the amount of people that they hired after the corona pandemic, right? After the pandemic, there was a huge hike in the hirings. People who were able to write controllers, REST APIs, they were given a package of 20 lakh, 30 lakh also. So someone who knew about Java was getting around 10 lakh rupees as a fresher also. So this was the reason why there was a overhiring, because the speculation was that the companies will be hiring and that is the reason there will be more projects. Okay, so there will be a lot of projects, there will be everything which will be going online, and yes, to a certain extent a lot of things went online also. That is not what I'm not denying. Okay, so the fact is that a lot of companies hired a lot of people, they put them on bench expecting that there will be more and more projects down the line after 4 years, 5 years. But after 5 years, after the corona pandemic, that is after 2020 and 2021, it is almost 4 to 5 years now, half a decade, right? But they are still not seeing that kind of growth that they expected that it would be, right? So that is the reason companies are now reducing the employees so that they can cut on the employees cost. IT companies major cost is, first thing is employee salaries. The second thing that they have to pay for is the infrastructure. Okay, they have already doubled down on the infrastructure. That is, companies are getting more and more offices. They are asking employees to come to office. Second thing is their basically the retention of employees. They are already fired a lot of employees and they are still doing it, right? So it becomes important for you to not be on the Fluidity List. You should, I have seen certain instances, examples wherein a lot of people, they are a part of Fluidity List even though they are the most hardworking among that particular project. So most important thing I would say is creating a dependency in the project. The most important thing, okay, you should have a dependency, because personally I have experienced in my previous organizations that whenever you are getting KT, make sure that you are getting the most content. Okay, you should be the one who is taking advanced participation in all of the things. You should know about everything that is there in the project. Okay, in this way, I mean, it is very hot and humid here right now. I'm recording this around 30 degrees Celsius, right? But the thing here, what I want to highlight is that there should be a dependency on you for the entire project, so that they will not be able to afford you to lose you. Okay, they should not be able to afford to lose you. This is the most important thing, right? Second thing is that have a good connect with the managers. Okay, if you're facing some difficulties, if there are some issues within the team, you should highlight that to the manager. Okay, try to have at least one call every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks with the manager, project manager. I'm not talking about the team leads, I'm not talking about the architects, but with the project managers. Okay, so this is the thing that you should highlight. Okay, third thing that I want to tell you is that try to understand if there is some politics that is played in your company. Okay, why this is important? Because there can be some lobbies that will be created. Okay, for example, I've seen a lot of people, they talk about that there is a North Indian lobby in their project, or there is a South Indian lobby in their project, or there is a manager lobby in their project, or there is some specific group that is created and they are forming a lobby and they are coming against you. So this is again that third thing that you should highlight, that is that you should focus on, that if there is any lobby creation. See, there are 2 things in IT companies, right? Either you be a part of politics or the politics will be played with you. Okay, so either you be a part of the team that is playing the politics internally in the team, otherwise you will be the one who will be facing all of the consequences, right? So there are 2 things that you have to decide, whether you should go ahead with politics or not non-politics, right? So in some cases there are good office cultures, but right now, trust me guys, there is nothing that is good in the IT companies. There is nothing that is good in the teams. Okay, everyone is trying to protect themselves from the layoffs and from the Fluidity List. So it becomes your responsibility that if there is certain politics that is played off in the company, then you should avoid that. You should try to go beyond that and try to have good relations with the manager so that you don't come under the Fluidity List. A lot of people have seen that I don't connect with the manager, I just connect with them quarterly once for the review or something like that. If there is only any big problem, only then we connect with the manager, the delivery manager I'm talking about, who is responsible for the project budget and deploying number of resources to that particular project, adding or removing the project, okay, something of that sort. So people don't connect with the manager, and other people who are connecting with the manager, they have a good scenario, a good image of them, right, in the eyes of the manager or delivery manager or even the project manager. So that is the reason why it becomes eventually like very important for you to connect with the project manager or the delivery manager. Okay, so these are the 3 points that I wanted to highlight to everyone who is working in companies like TCS, Infosys, or even Accenture, because there are a lot of layoffs that are happening. And trust me guys, by the end of December, you will see again more layoffs that will be happening from people who are not accepting to change. I'm repeating it again, from people who are not accepting the change. Because TCS, I got to know from a very senior person at TCS that that the person mentioned that there was a meeting in which the person who was having 10 years of experience was not able to deploy one particular application on cloud. So you can imagine that people are still stuck in the early 2010s or 2020s, okay, late 2020s. Now the cloud infrastructure is taking over all the like manual or physical service, and the person who's having 10 years of experience, they should have the right like knowledge, right, to deploy applications, to take care of the deployment, to take care of the infrastructure and all those things, right? If you are someone who's at the architecture level, then it is your responsibility that you should take the team forward, okay? So that is the reason learning new technologies is very crucial, very important if you want to sustain in the IT industry. Okay, so with this, I would just like to request you that please consider these 3 important topics. Okay, and 4th is ever learning approach. Be a ever learner. Okay, that will help you a lot in your IT career. Okay, so with this, I would like to end our today's video. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel if you have already not done that. And if you want us to create a video on the next topic, that is the Fluidity List part 4, then please let us know in the comment section. We will happily create that video. Thank you for watching this entire video, guys. Hope you all have a great day.